Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming for another daily chant. Um, what's up? What's up? It is that the new energies when it comes in, they keep on working with you. They keep on improving with you. But within the new energies, you're gonna find something new. If you look at it deep inside of it, this is gonna be the new, what it's called, energy management. Within the energy management, you're going to be learned that the new energy is going to be asking you not to put attentions to old ways, to old things, to old situations, to old way of digging in situations, stuff, old informations that you already know, and you keep digging it in the floor within. The digging up, it's only you to realize that what it is, what is going on, and that's it. But not to pay too much attention from it, because with the attention, the new energy is teaching you that it doesn't matter what's going on. With if you look at it within the lower energies, if you engage of studying the lower energies, if you engaging of the lower stuff, actually you feeding it. You feeding it with energy. And by feeding it, they grow and they are actually multiplying with that growth. So this is what I'm going to be talking about it. So today, the new energy is about that. I'm going to be doing it within this. It is about you to pay attentions of the reason you did all this healing was exactly about this. You to heal from it and don't pay attention within this. Old wounds, old situations, and so on with it. So you can put more time, effort, energy, and attention, which is the growth, with in the new energies. So without other ado, I'm going to be recognize the people who's coming into the chat. Please, if you have so many questions, that's what the chat is for. That's what the life is for. And try not to blow my chant for it because I get lost. So it's the people, and that is a energy that is. So Margot, thank you for coming in. Grande, thank you for coming in. Diamond B, thank you for coming in. Lorian Diaz, thank you for coming in, and Tiffany H, thank you for coming in. You maybe find out that within the new energies, giving you attentions and to all the lower realms, all the lower energy, all the lower attitudes, all the lower actions that has been taken, all the lower things, and he's gonna be telling you that be mindful of what you're going to do. Some of the things that was brought in for it, that is studying those lower energies. If you study the lower energies, if you study, for example, situations that were from before, that is for example, if you study magic, if you study the lower way of communications, if you study lower case relationships, whatever that might be, you already study it, you already know it. Close this book and put it somewhere else. You only need it for a reference. Be careful of the music, the shows you're watching, the news that you're watching, situations that you're watching, because with all these energies and time and effort you actually focus within, your energy goes there. So that energy is vibrating from within you, and you begin to feeding the lower realms within a high frequency. So the lower realms, that's what they want. They want to have these energies from within you. They want to work within it this, and you're gonna feel like the new energies is like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be evolving within all this. This is already past. This is already gone. Um, be mindful that you're gonna see these lower energies probably within the music. You're gonna see it within the TV shows, movies that you watch, books that you read, or you doing the study within all this. Okay, if you read a study that's helping you to heal and move on, so you can learn how to uh, grow it within there, the new energies actually is going to be telling you where exactly what you need to study from within you. It's so interesting that when you do this, uh, when talking about it, you're going to begin to cut yourself within this. For example, if you study what happened to you in the past, what it was in the past, how the relationships went in, how the situation was. You already know everything right now. At the current moment, if you're involved within the new energies, you already know that. You already know the answer, and you know one thing. Not only the answer, you already get into the new road that it's asking you to go from within you. There is gonna be these energies, they're gonna be pulling you back. And that's what these energies are going to ask you. Hey, have you really healed? Have you really get within this? And so on and so on. Interesting will be enough that when you pay attention within the new, all of a sudden the new energies is going to be more engaged with in yourself. But the huge learning lessons of this that it's going on right now, don't feed the lower energies. Those could be a toxic relationships that you went through. Those could be a toxic understanding of things. Those could be a toxic music in there. Those could be the toxic shows you're watching. Those could be anything that has a lower vibrations. That way, when you're not engaged within the lower vibrations, you only gonna be engaged within the higher vibrations from within you. That way, you're allowing the new energies actually to transform and be an example to whatever the lower energies are trying to getting in there. You may be looking at like videos that you've been watching. You may be looking at like uh, going outside. You may be looking at to a very disturbing commercials and so on and so on. Don't pay attention to it. You only see it. And it's like let the new energies work with that. When you send let the new energies work out, this is going to begin to send a signal to transform. This is going to be one of the things that you maybe have to do it within you. That is going to be actually helping the humanity to change within these energies. For example, you're not going to like toxic commercials. You're not going to like this distort duality of energies. You're not going to be liking a certain situations that they're no more valid. They are actually distort energies. Everything that has to do with the distort energies right now, the new energy is going to be asking you, it's like, don't engage. If they engage with you, they want to heal and collect the energies, yes, this is your job, but you don't go after the distort energies and create the problems, situations, and so on, because the attention we're giving into this for it is sending energy and you're feeding it. You may not realizing right now, but you are feeding with that energies and so on. About the twin flames situations currently, whatever the twin flames situations, you have to understand you need to grow on your own. So they are. They have to grow and mature to the level to catch up with you. Okay, if you're there within the lower energies, that is their problem. But if they are surrounded within lower energies, if they're within the lower energies, if they keep living without the new energies that they got during the awakening, there is nothing you can do about it. You can open the door that is actually locking from inside. That's what this is. Some of you is going to be feeling within these energies. Some of you is going to end up in these situations. But the new energy is asking you one thing. Don't pay attention to that. Move on, go up, evolve from within. But don't feed it anymore. Don't feed it first from within you, because if you feed in these energies, that energy also comes within yourself. And you're going to be having these lower energies inside of you. So if you look at the surrounding, of the situations within you. If you look at it, the levels of energy of the people around you, the country you're living, or whatever that might be, okay, you're gonna begin to caught up with this. So, for example, maybe you like to watch a certain TV shows. There is so much love drama and so on. So, guess what? You're watching that show, you put that drama back, and then you're attracting drama within life. While the new energy is asking you, heal the drama from within you. And this is why I'm making it this video. Hopefully, it's gonna be a lot of the people is gonna catch up with this because we are continuing to feed the lower realm. Basically, we need to starve the lower realm energies with feeding it. This is what the new energies is gonna be asking you about. For if the lower energies, if somebody comes in and asks you, hey, I need some help and so on and so on, great. That is not a problem. They're asking you for help, you just okay. But you have to look at the truth within the lower energies. You have to see this and you have to rise up. This is your job. I can't help you in this. But you have to remove these lower energies from within yourself. That's what this rebellion Buddha comes in from within. Whatever the situations, you may be seeing the commercials. They are toxic commercials. They are talking about things. Maybe they are disturbed in a certain ways. Okay, you are going to be kind of like, if you're in a, for example, wherever you are, you can just click dislike or I don't like this app. I don't like this commercial. I don't like these shows. I don't like that. Just cut the energy cords with all this because that is in everywhere. If you go out to the cities, for example, I went out through here to the city. I went to these expensive stores, and most of the stuff, most of the posters, the energies that were there, they were toxic. They were because that's what this is. That's how it sells. That's how it attracts it. And all this form. So I made it the because today is a very good day about this to talk about it and kind of like a look from within you. Do you still thinking about it? I did this and this, but they didn't did that and that, and I'm still sad, burned, and so on with it. You hanging out to that lower energy. Do you still complaining about certain situations from within? You're still feeding that energy. If you still kind of like you should have, could have, would have, still going on in there. So the new energy is asking you to trust within the new energy, surrender within the new energies, and let it go of the old. Those are the three main kind of like things that you need to do to hanging up into the new energies. And when the new energies are coming in, they're gonna be doing the miracles with you. You already know. Some of you here working with the new energies, you guys know what I'm talking about. But you do this, you're gonna be increasing your own power from within because you preserve your own energy. And when you preserve your energy, you know where and what you need to be putting attentions from within. Basically, the new energies is asking you, you're building the new world and you should not engage with the old that I'm going to destroy. That's what that is all it's going to be. Okay, Pluto that it's going to be entering and Aquarius is going to be very active of really demolishing the old. It has been done. It's calling for evolution, that it's going to go through revolution, but the revolution is you working within the energies. Can that affect the material stuff, the old world, the old understandings, the old? Yes. But you got to be mindful what are you a part out of it. Okay, so let's say, for example, there is someone who goes out and strikes, And there is some people out there don't understand certain things, and they go and create some revolutions and so on and so on. And you will see that this is gonna be not properly understanding the thing, not to be engaged in all this. Those old stuff, they're gonna begin and goes away. Hi, EO. Thank you for coming in. So you guys can ask them any questions of your situations. I'm going to be able to help you of how to manage this, because the energy management right now is going to be turning on. We're already within the new energies, and now since you're hooked up to the new energies, guess what you need to do? First, managing the energies from within you. Your psyche is going to be working a much more faster pace. Your psyche is going to be working within the gravity of what to push and what to pull. So that way, you're going to be refilling yourself within the energy from within the new energies from the universe. You're going to be refilling within that fresh, new vibrations that the new energies are bringing in, and you're going to be refilling the new knowledge in there. While the old, it's kind of like a transmuting. You're kind of like not engaging within this. This is like you upgrade your own computer from within you, and the old computer is just has to be go for recycle inside of you, but it's all within the brain. And when you go around, when you look around, when you get into it, you're probably gonna find it's not gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird for a little bit, but then the new energy is gonna be telling you that you see the energies around you, the distorted energies. That could be in the people, that could be in the video clips, that could be in the music, that could be in so many things of around you. You're gonna find out that you are feel invisible to this. It's like they don't see you. Okay, I don't want to say you feel invincible. Okay, I said invisible because the energies that you're going to vibrate, they are much clearer. They are like a boom, and that's what is gonna be. Oh, hi Nia, long time no see here in the chat. Thank you for coming in, Dio. How would you feel if you was told you're not Bulgarian but Russian? How would I feel? Let me tell you, I won't feel any offended or any way for it, simply because the original Bulgarians, the proto-Bulgarians, they came in where the Russia is today. That is a space in the Black Sea. It's called the Kafkas region. So I'll feel okay because it's the truth. That's what the roots are. Actually, today Bulgarians' situation, it's a lot of mixed of cultures inside. Most of Bulgarians, they forgot where they came from. It is what it is. But I feel okay with this. I'm not for it. I don't know what is you brought at the idea between Bulgarian and Russian, but you can't change something that is true. And if it's the truth, it is what it is. You guys know what I'm talking about, but it is what it is. Depends how the people can treat Russian and Bulgarian and all this nationality. I'm a human before that. But for some people, the Russian means enemy. The Russians mean the bad guys. The Russians means the situations and so on and so on. Actually, I don't. I feel EO. I feel the energies, and it's getting intense day by day. It's also by holy month of Ramadan. Oh, if you are doing the Ramadan, very good. Which, by the way, is religious, but its deep ways has been used approaching clinic for many years. Exactly. Ramadan and same thing with the fasting um, before the Easter for it. They have the same purpose, but it is about to remind you not only to fasting from the food, but also to fasting from a behaviors. To fasting from low level energies to fasting from things. So now within the new energies, they are pretty good with this within that clearing. And by fasting and meditating, this actually helps from within. Nia, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Tiffany, please hit the like button so that this wonderful can be seen by more than just, yeah. Nia, do you see me as an African? Let me tell you what I think about the different races and so on. First of all, I see the people as soul. I see them of the way they comes in. And if you look at it as a race situations, for example, my roommate in Bulgaria, that's a person that is also, he's like a brother of mine. I'm Bulgarian. He's more of Muslim Turkish nationality and so on. And we live together. We don't have issues. We don't have no problems. We don't have no situations for it. Okay. Another person that he's very dear to mind for it. He is what the United States called African American. I have a lot of friends who are African Americans. I also have a friends who they are from Spanish origin in the States. They are very close and dear to me, specifically at my ex job. To me, that doesn't mean anything. To me, what it's mean about the people, are you human first before you are whatever title you want to put in within you? And the new energy is gonna asking you about that. Are you human? Are you truthful? Do you honor your truth? And that is a what I see. Okay, and that is a uh, what this is because a lot of the people are hanging out within this old energies of between the races. Okay, they're hanging out into this, and that it's keeping passing from one generations to another generations. Is that's gonna end? I mean, really, this is gotta end. This is one of the oldest energies actually that leads to a lot of wars and so on. Do I see you as an African? I don't see you as a actually as a the way you see yourself as an African. If you ask me about as far as the energies, I see you as an energy. Okay, so to me, it's like, for example, I played the other day with a filter there, and I look Spaniard, and I'm like, just for the fun, right? To me, it doesn't matter what the people's gonna say. I'm Bulgarian, I'm an American, or I'm from Russian descent, or I'm from Serbian descent. That doesn't matter anything to me personally. And if you're asking yourself, how do the people look at you? If you are African or you're African American, how the people look from within you? Then the situations can be there is something from within yourself has to be fixed. Okay. I have a lot of friends, some of you are already here. They are from a different descent. They are from Asian, they are from African American. You're love before anything. So if you feel like you want concrete answer, if you feel like your descent is from Africa and so on and so on, and this is old way of looking at it, and I'll tell you why. The reason is that we all living in a one home called Earth. And I've been trying to telling the people to stop with this situation and start looking at family for a much higher, larger perspective within. So it all depends of how you're taking all this from within you. Diamond B, yes. I mean, Diamond B is one of the examples. It's like she knows me. We've been talking, been helping. She understands what I said about it. Okay, I don't try not to delete the people on a certain thing. and so on and so on. It's not true. I'm not. Well, the truth is truth. You are here. You want to learn, and that's what the goals. Granted, today's heavens crossed. That's why it's important to let go of everything. Let go of everything is always important, but today, yes, if that's high goals, granted, well, thank you for the reminder. For those who are within the religions and following, great. Let me tell you, I'm respecting all the religions, guys. There is no such a thing for going on because at the end of the day, the religion actually helps a little bit within spirituality. People can get back in their track for it. If they begin to evolve and then get into the higher level of the vibrations and getting really to the spirituality within the energies the way you should for it, and the religion helps them. Boy, I'm so grateful about this because that's what I had to go through it. That's what I went inside of it and all this. But the new energy is going to ask you to step it up from within this. Um, it's so funny how color is such a big deal. For some people, color is a big deal. I don't understand what is this because people from different skin colors. Uh, what does that mean? I mean, if you are toxic, if you're within these situations, if you're like this, doesn't matter what is your skin color is, doesn't matter what the situations is, doesn't matter what is your culture is, doesn't matter anything that you grow up. Okay, none of that's matter. Doesn't matter, but if you are from a different culture, different skills, different situations, but guess what? You're acting as a human being first. That's what makes you a human, and so on for it. So religion canceled my culture. That is a some of the things that the older cultures were kind of like, as you say, canceled for it. But the culture is culture, and it all depends of what the culture is. If it throughout the years, for it, the culture has been kind of like toxic or downgrades people and so on and so on, and it's been passing on through generations, generations, and generations. It becomes to become like a roots. Okay, so the new energies is asking you don't feed those roots anymore. Boom, done. EO, human beings are a member of the whole and creations of essence of soulful. One member is infected with pain. Other members uneasy to be mindful and sympathy for human pain, the aim of human exactly, EO. Humans first. You cannot pertain. Um, Iranian poet, Saudi. Well, thank you, EO, for this. Okay? You gotta be exactly with like that. Pretty good. I like it. Tiffany, we're all human beings. That it's all should matter. Of course. How are you gonna know yourself of ancestors? Um, Talking about the ancestry. What is your ancestors gave you? What is your current religion gave you, or current culture gave you, and the current society gave you? You take a look that all is inside of you. But the ancestry, for example, I was talking to someone today and they asked me, do you, because I did an astrology reading for someone last night. That's what I got late with the astro gravitational report. I back home like 1 o'clock in the morning. However, they talked to me about, they asked me about it, and I explained it to them. My grandfather, he had the healing abilities. My mom had psychic abilities. I'm the third generation, so I stated this before. But that is it from the ancestry situations that it's passed on. That is it, the good side. The bad side, though, okay, that is it, the culture that has been passing, the toxic culture that we rised up, the toxic situations that we grow up, the toxic relationship that we went to it. Now, within the religions that sometimes they failing to do things from within for it, because there is so much you can and cannot and not really understand some of the portions with how the things are working within the energies, that can cause situations. But we're talking about the ancestry from within, the ancestors that can always lead you within. They know how and what, because part of the ancestries that lives inside of you. It always does. It's always does. So, how you gonna know yourself? You're gonna know yourself because you think you know things that was known for thousands of years before you. They were probably forgotten, but now they're revived. And that's how the ancestry energies right now they're reviving from within. Diamond B, and it should be Tiffany H at all. I see you and others in this chat. I see pure love. Wow, Diamond B and Divino, thank you. Thank you. Diamond B, I want to recognize you and thank you for the energies exchange. I really appreciate it. You do it very often, and I'm so grateful about it and appreciate that energies exchange. For um, Grande, I'm not into religious. I'm just a term for the energies that occur today. Uh, yes, the energies that occurred today. I spoke about the energies. You guys gonna wait for like about another month. You're gonna feel totally different energies. Totally different energies. Trust me. Okay. Today is the 22nd of March. We're gonna be talking about 22nd of April. Okay. You guys gonna see it. I look at it a little bit, the charts up ahead. In these situations, we are gonna be like pre-Mercury retrograde situations. But with that being said, in there, you guys gonna see it. We're gonna be in a totally different positions, and there's gonna be a lot of the divine energies of Mars within the family. Mars is not gonna be that much intense, crazy, and so on and so on. But Mars right now is like, I don't need the crazy authority, I don't need the crazy talks, I don't need the crazy visions, and I don't need this all that. But that is the purge. But the people who cannot purge it, they're going and they fight. You should pay attention to my authority. You should pay your attention to what I said. You should pay your attention to all I have to get it done as an actions. And I am the king. But that is a fight in the lower vibrations, masculine energies within the authority. That's what today's energy says. And I've seen it in the past couple of days. I see what I was explained. Tiffany, yes, Diamond, and that it's all conquers all. Exactly, the love conquers all. Thank you. Hey, that's pretty good love there. Diamond B and Tiffany H. Yes. Oh, yes, Diamond. Religious later used the spiritual teachings to their own advantage. Amanda, hi. Thank you for being here. I agree with you. Skin colors, national religion doesn't mean anything. We're all humans. Yes, we are all humans. We are all humans. But throughout the years, we haven't overcome the differences. They're still going on. There's still forces that separate and control. They still are talking about that 5,000 years ago, this tribe attacked this tribe, and now ever since this tribe attacked this tribe, and there was so much losses. Now we are enemies for life. There is still that recycling bad experience. There's still this jealous hatred. The hater is the worst actually for it, and it begins to continue going on without understanding that we're all living here in the same house. Boom. What is the escape from out of this? Either you learn here on earth, you to be getting along with everybody, or you just when it's your time to go, time to go. Question is are you gonna be come back here or not? So, or we all, as humanity, is gonna learn how that be. So, yes, we are all humans, and that's what this is the unconditional part of love. Understandings about love, it is exactly about this. You to be a human first. But if you don't get your human relationships in order, and if you twist, turn, used, abused, and so on, that doesn't make you human. And that is a when I'm crossing the line. That's the situations for it. So, Nia, no understanding, no love. Exactly, it's about that. That deeper understanding he has to create. But the love is what you feel from within you first, within yourself, and then giving it to others. So, but no understanding, no love. Yeah. Grande, in essence, we are all one, just different. We've been talking about oneness. Twin Flames has the highest fight about this oneness for. And talking about this onenesses within them is they have to face pretty much everything from age difference, culture difference, language barriers, and so on and so on and so on till understand that it's about oneness within. Nia, can't love what you cannot understand. Exactly. Usually, people who cannot understand things, instead of looking at what that is and what that brings within them, the new situations, just because they don't understand it, they are looking to destroy it without realizing is that a good or bad for them. And most of the time, that's kind of the good is actually beginning to be devalued, destroyed, and so on, because of lack of evolution's growth and understanding within. Um, oh, imagine the world with only one kind of flower. Isn't that boring? Every flower has its own beauty and sense, we're saying, all right. Yes, exactly about this. But we're talking about something else, EO. That is it about I'm respecting you, your culture, your religion, your values, and so on, as you respecting mine. And that positions we're one. We are actually accepting the differences, not using the difference from the conflict, but accepting the difference. Once you accept the differences, then guess what? There is no need of point of fight or differences within. And then the differences don't create the issues anymore. Now the situations are completely different. And that's what the new energies are talking about as well. Uh, yeah, Diamond B sends C to E a lot of love. Yes, pretty good. EO, and of course, few of them have thorns. Of course, if you think that everything is going to be actually talk to Nick this morning, can I talk him? If yet the people think that everything is going to be like a butter and honey, put it on the bread, no, it's not. Mhm. Because you have to learn the work that the bees did to collect this honey. You have to learn the situations of the cow that has been there, processing everything to get the milk. And from the milk, somebody has to really beat it up, that milk, to become a butter. It have the butter. Somebody have to put the seeds in order to have the flour. From the flour, somebody have to use the flour, the salt, the water, and the yeast to make the bread. And now you're putting everything together. And so people don't realize that. And it's the same thing as you said about the flowers. Some flowers has a thorns. Yes, because unity brings peace. Exactly, unity brings peace. Often the hardest one is to love is yourself. Uh, Yes, that's the hardest one, but once you learn exactly that sound, then everything else falls off in order. Because from that, you're not disagree with yourself. You're just loving yourself the way you are. And you understand that the more you love yourself, the more you're going to be increasing the energies from within yourself, from within. And I'm so glad you're getting on that. So I'm glad to see you here. Thank you. Grande, yes. Big dog, what up? What up? The old dog in the house. Well, the old dog is in the house. And who let the dogs out? Let make some little fun around here, but uh, I'm glad to see you here too. Yo, Torrance, yes, the Torrance. Ania, it's proven for. I have a few Torrance keeps things spicy. Yeah. You have to understand that through every new road you walk in, there's going to be a Torrance. Till a certain point. Would you go hug a cactus when you know it's got a Torrance? I don't think so. But when you don't know that a cactus has a lot of thorns inside of it, it can cause you pain. You probably grabbed it with hands, or if you're in the desert, you have those cactus trees and so on. Oh, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying, that there's going to be at some point that you will understand that they are protective about something within the flower. Same thing with the roses. For okay, the beauty of the rose, it is to smell it, not to cut it. That's what you're protecting, her beauty from within. That is like having a boundaries from within yourself. Okay, but in order to give that beautiful flower to someone, it has to be cut. It has to be take the thorns out, so that way when you hand it over, there is no thorns in there. Actually, I don't know if you're familiar with in Bulgaria we make there. It's made from the roses leaves of the flower when it blooms in there. It's collecting it, and they making a essential oil of that. That is very expensive, very expensive, and it's used in a lot of pharmacies and so on because it takes so much work within, and the people have to watch out with those thorns in there. So exactly, don't touch. But spicy things, the spicy situations at some point is good. Is good from within. Hi, Queen Master. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you here, and thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Um, Tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling, so I don't know if we're gonna be having a daily chat here. I will see. I will post it a message here on the YouTube. For those who follow me on the Facebook, you guys know definitely where I am because I posted where I am and what's going on. In and updates here. I did a lot of study facing situations here as within Spain to learn the old kind of like I would say the technical difficulties, challenges in there with what you need and what's going on to achieve what is to be achieved here in Spain. Very good learnings, very good advices, and receive some a lot of goodies that I can use within the future. So that was a very good, productive situations in the past 2 3 days. You know, I'm not here on vacation. Here to do a work. Work. Yeah, that's the deal. It is what it is. Um, so now to go back into this is hopefully you're gonna learn to do your energy management within yourself and be careful what you're putting from now on into your system from within you and what the systems are telling you inside. So I wish you a very, very good luck with everything because I know that some of the people here, you guys gonna be having a very great energy management upgrades from within you. Too much work makes Jack a dull boy. Yeah, but the work later on pays off. It's the same thing, but there is no nothing work. How to explain this? There is nothing bad about the farmer's job in there, but yeah, work is work. You know, nobody can finish the work for you that you need to do. So the work is gonna be waiting for you. So Sam, yeah, but yeah. Hmm. You guys have any questions or any idea? Let me know, guys. I would love here. I was expecting. Just remember to play too. Well, the playing part is good because you work hard, you have to play hard as well. So tomorrow I'm planning to drive. I want to drive down to west of here, of the town. I maybe go to another town and I maybe gonna stay overnight there. We'll see how I feel and so on. And last time I didn't reach certain situations, so now I'm trying to accomplish them. So yeah, I have not been to the beach really as well. Most of it with doing research, work with learning what the legality here at Spain's are, what it needs to be. Some of the things you cannot do because youth gonna be takes you like a month and a half, which currently I don't have. But with that being said, the next time I come here, I'll know from where to start, what I need to do, how it needs to be, what it's gotta happen, what is the order. So now I did my research, I did the work, all line up right now. So all it needs it is divine timing and do the things from within. Hopefully all is gonna be good, guys. To remind you to some of you on 26th, there's not gonna be a live chat. I will be traveling. We'll be traveling from here, from Spain. I'm gonna go to Ireland and in Dublin, and then from Dublin, I'm gonna be traveling on 27th to Chicago. So the 27th, probably we'll see if the time difference and all these jet lag situations. But I'm pretty kind of like used to it. To this, we'll see this time. I haven't been traveling for a long time. This kind of like distances. But maybe between the 26th, 27th, maybe there won't be no daily chat. Um, we'll see how the things are going. But I'm going to be in the States on the 27th. So, hi, Wonder Nanda. Thank you for coming in and following the new energies, following the new path, the new situations. I already found a place to stay there in the States. I still have to look for a car rental in there. I have to look and see what this is gonna be work and so on, and for it. So that's how it goes. Yeah, and then I have a lot of stuff to work in the States. A lot of things needs to be put into order in there, and so on. So it is what it is. But hopefully by September, October, all that it needs to be done done and complete. And can the new energy mean you don't have to work? No, actually, the new energies, they are a little bit funny. They're gonna tell you these things doesn't work because you have to change your way of thinking, and you have to trust us. If you face challenges, giving to us, but you have to do the work of giving to us with your new process of informations and change the work of giving to us with your new process of informations and it changes. The new energy is going to tell you what are the things you need to work on it. You need to understand that there is nothing happen if the energies are not involved of transitions within the 3D with actions. Because you might think, you may sit, you can be just like, what was that? Hannibal that was just sitting there. He only sits. And from a person who only sits in the one spot, there is never actions with him. There's nothing can get it done in there in the world. That's why the actions is actually speaking the louder than words. Because a lot of the people they say, I can do this, 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 and this. And when they get to the work and they begin to perform it, whoops, they can't. And this is why within the work that you're doing for the divine, you're going to be asked to travel, you're going to be asked to do certain situations, you're going to be asked to do certain things as work, physical work. Okay? Buddha had to travel around there, he had to meditate all the time to come up into the middle point and he had to go back in there. Jesus has to travel all the time to go from one place to another and spreading the word. Muhammad has to go ahead and travel into the cave so he can get the messages. Didn't say that none of them three was like a Hannibal. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. They all did the work. So don't expecting that when you are in the spirituality, you are just gonna be enjoy sunshine. That doesn't go with it. But some people think that way. Some people within the old energies because they already know how to use the other people's energies and they think that's what the life is. Those are the people who doesn't know how to cook. Those are the immature people. Those are the people who can say like, I don't know how to do this. Those are the people who are like, well, I didn't plan these bad things to happen, but it just happened, and I don't know how. Why? Um, uh, so that's what it is, Sam. Dio, do go have a good time. So don't worry. No, I'm not worried right now. I'm not worried, but just got so much things that it was weighting down because of all these situations and so on. I have some personal issues in there and the family. You know, my daughters are in the United States. In there, I'm gonna become a grandpa. Um, I got some other legal situations that it needs to be fixed and so on. I have a properties there, personal properties there, in three different places, and the one of the places the person moves out, so I have to go get him. It just the divine said you have to go back into the states basically, so I'm not worried about it. But big dog, thank you for the good words. Not to worry. Actually, this mean a lot. Okay. Andrea, yes. Are you going to talks on these places? I don't know about the Chicago. If I'm gonna be set something up, maybe I don't know. We'll see how it's gonna turn out. I may gonna be talking to Lee and Sherry, see if we can get together on something because I need to travel from Illinois later on talking about it within the next month, the middle of the month. I may have to travel from Illinois to Indiana. I have to see my spiritual daughter. You guys know. She's coming once in a while here into the live chat there. You guys, some of you already know who she is. There, I have to go see her. From there, I'm gonna be going to pass through Ohio. Probably gonna see Sherry and Lee, and maybe we're gonna do something. And from there, I'm gonna be traveling to uh, South Carolina to see my daughter. And from there, I'm gonna be traveling into Florida. So we'll see. Maybe with the Blue Swans, we're gonna be doing something, organize some speech and so on, and we'll see. But so far, nothing has been really set in stones. So we'll see. If there is gonna be a something, it's gonna be posted accordingly from within. Okay. So far, that's how it goes. I mean, because usually an event, when you placing an event, it has to be planned like within 3 months and ahead. Now, within a short term, talk about it, setting up something, the people have no time to react. The people have no time to react. The people have no time to take some days off and so on, or taking a travel ticket or accommodations like hotels and a place to be or Airbnb and so on. And usually setting up all this, it takes time. I set it up at workshops. I know how that goes. You go to the hotel, you rent in a conference room, you pay with your own credit card, even you don't know if the people's gonna come in or not. You reserve this, you paid for it, okay? And you said this is gonna be the place from this time, and this time, so people can come in. That's what's gonna cost for the event, and so on and so on. And you have facilitators, which is other speakers with you, and you leave everything into the universe. I organize workshops in England and so on. So yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go. If something's gonna come up, will come up for it. I was thinking more about that. Yeah, I had a workshop. I did the workshops in uh, Florida. I will be there with Divi. Yes, I know, and I have to confirm this with the those ones. Maybe we can organize something within their house. Maybe there is going to be a something for a weekend in Florida. So I have to talk to them to really organize it and set up as a date, so I know how much time I have to be there. Okay, so you guys know the divine organize everything. They have their own way, the resonations right now, and I want to go with the flow. Actually, alone, go with the flow, not to stress myself too much. Not like before, I was stressing with the intense energies. I was stressing with the twin flames journey. I was stressing with in life. I was stressing with all this. Now all this is just goes away. All right, but you guys know I will announce it if something isn't here. All right, guys. Any questions about the topic today, or you guys another topic? Guys, let me know for it. And I spoke to someone and had a great conversation last night. That was good. It was helpful. So yeah, Tiffany Edge, can't wait to see you, Florida. Okay, so I guess the swans who are missing into the chat since yesterday, actually they text me and they say, "Can we talk about something?" Now, really, we need to talk about something, and yeah, I'm just gonna be going on the Facebook and Give them a call, see how the things are. Okay, and if something's going to happen, we're going to post it. If you are in the Facebook chat there, hi Sonia. If you're in the Facebook chat there, you will know about it. You will hear about it. So Florida it is. Okay, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. All right. The only thing here is determine the date, so you guys can be knowing in advance, and I will let you know. All right. Great to have you here, guys. You see, it's the energy is getting a little better. I see that some of the people did a good work. It's a good energy, it's positive. One thing that I actually love so much, guys, is that we're keeping this chat room clean energy, and people begin to get benefits of this. As you pay attention before, we had a lot of people. I don't share in it so much the videos. The video right now, I only share it only on my Facebook and the YouTube channel here as the throughout the subscribers. Okay, for because the universe tells me the new people with the new energies they're gonna attract it to you, and that's how it goes. Okay, but I'm so happy because we keep it up, and there has been an improvement, and I'm so happy about it. And thank you guys for being here, and thanks to the universe. All right, guys, let's share the love and the light. And later on tonight, I am going to talk to you about more about the astrology and the new energies that it comes in. And as again, please be mindful. Be mindful with what kind of like energies they drops you down. What because every time you pay attention to the negative stuff, you're feeding them. Okay, you're feeding those negative energies, and that's what they want. They want the attention. And when you're not giving it to attention to the negative stuff, they have to learn to get the energies on their own. So that's what is my message to you guys. All right. Healing heart. We love the beautiful people on this channel. Your spiritual family. So I have one energy exactly. Sam, thank you for the happy travels. I'll have to see to repeat. Yes, people have to see and believe in there. Just don't be like Saint Thomas that says to Jesus, "Oh, I don't believe he resurrected until I don't put my finger in his ribs. I'm not gonna do it." Then when Jesus appeared in front of him, says like, "Hey, Thomas, come here. Get your finger, put it into my ribs here. Yes, I'm not feeling why I resurrected." Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Let's share the love and the light, and I will keep you posted and so on. All right. Healing Heart. Ask Tiff if you are in Florida. Okay. Maybe I have to give the chat for a little bit longer, and so on. So we all want to meet in Florida. Okay, I'm saying it. Florida is Florida is. So we'll see if we're gonna rent a conference room or we are gonna be by the pool with the Blue Swans. We'll see how it's gonna go. All right, guys. Let's share the love and the light. And thank you for the purple hearts. I love them so much. I'll send them today. Since I'm in the purple. Be love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. You're welcome, Lorianne.